Come here. That's my boy. That's my fella. Good boy. What have you been doing? What have you been doing, buddy? This Teeko. Magnificent big fella. He's already found 3 rough grouse for me right here. He barked twice, put him up a tree, barked twice, said they're right here. Carried on, found another one. So yeah, we wouldn't be starving. And, we're not starving anyway. But we're having one great day up here today. I haven't done a video for a while because it's been so hot. I haven't been packing my stuff, I haven't been up here much. Staying primarily in tall timber because it's so hot, but it's cooled down now. We've got rain, we've got nice weather, it's been good. Now I raise these Elkhounds, and this big fella's got a litter coming right away, and it's with Karia, and it's up at Michael's, northern Alberta. Phenomenal litter coming, and Teeko, come here. Hey, Teeko. He's just starting to scout around a little bit. Come on, come here. Hey, come right by me. Come on, come here. What do you got there? We're not sure. He's right here anyway. I'll get him in the video in a minute. But I wanted to talk about these great dogs. This is the ideal environment for them in the fall. You get them up here, weather's cool, scents in the air, good time to hike with them. You got to kind of keep your eye on them. They will hunt this time of year, so just keep them a little bit closer. And if you're a little bit unsure, you're in a lot of game, then maybe just clip a lead on them later in the day, so that they don't start hunting late in the day and you're looking for them in the dark. That's not a bad thing. You'll hear where they are, but much easier to just clip them on if you don't want them hunting. Hey, Teeko, come here. Come on, come here. These guys want to see you, man. They don't want to see me. They want to see you, mister. This magnificent fella. This is Tekla and Dakota son. Very, very good dog. Masterpiece dog. Ancient lineage dog. This is going to be a world-class litter that's coming. This dog is a really, really good dog. Okay, go ahead. So yeah, it's going to be a fun time with that litter. Let me just see if I can get him in the camera while I'm talking a little bit. Now his role is to circle around, make sure everything's clean around me, find out what's there, let me know what's there, all that kind of stuff. He's phenomenal at that job. And I sat with him when he was born. And this is a dog that, I'll tell you what, this is pretty unique really. I'll tell you how this works. In genetic preservation, what you want to do is you want to go as long as you can before you have a genetic change. And so his dad was already old when he had him. His dad was already, over 10, coming 11. And Teeko now, it's, almost 8 years, and Teeko is going to have a litter. So we've only had 2 genetic changes once this litter's born in about that 19 years range, 18-19 year range, 18 and a half. And that's the way it should be done, because you want to slow the genetic change down as much as possible. Now, you can't do it with weak genetics and non-virile males and so on and stuff like that. You have to have males that are sound. I mean, having litters at 12, his dad is having litters at 12. And so Teeko will probably go out in that range as well. But you've got to have these males that are strong and sound. And he's going to hide out in the bush. So I'll go back out here. So in a preservation program, what you want to accomplish, well, we want to accomplish, obviously we're preservation breeders, is we want to stretch that genetic with no change for as long as we possibly can. If you take a pup out of a 1-year-old male and then take his son out of a 1-year-old male, well, you've made 3 changes in 3 years. That's shortening the genetic pool up dramatically fast. So you want to take males. You can take a male out of a 1-year-old and you can have them as security in case something happens, but you always take another male later on in life. That's why we always take brothers, maybe 2, maybe 3 brothers, 3, 4 sisters, stuff like that at different stages, and stretch that genetic out. Now, ideally, if you can, when you're doing that, if you can change the genetic, so keep a male out of one female match, and then pair that old boy up to another female, and keep a pup, and pair him up to a third one, and keep a pup, and spread that genetic out. But you're keeping one line solid that way, and you're not relying heavily on just the 2. You're going to spread the risk, and so that's what we try and accomplish. Now, a male like this is phenomenal because this is the oldest known genetic, and this genetic has been proven in so many 50-year breeders. It's not even funny. So the genetic is sound, and it's a preservation line, so there's no known defects. And that's the beauty of having pups out of a lineage like this. There's no known defects, and you can carry that forward. Now, it just stands to reason there's no defects, otherwise you wouldn't be preserving it. So all of our dogs are defect free, of course, which anybody would figure that out. But the key with using these old males and stretching that out is you save the genetic for as long as possible. The minute that you replace a male or female, the minute you replace them, half that genetic's now gone. And so we want to keep it working as long as possible. Now, you can't go this long with females normally. Like 8 is a real stretch for a female, but you can push them males out for quite a few more years yet. And the males stretch the genetic longer. Now that's why you want to keep a lot of females, because they expire faster. Hey. He's so busy trying to find something. Teeko, come, hey. Good. He's your good boy. I've never seen anything like it, mister. You are a good boy. Man, I hiked a lot with this genetic. Decades with this genetic. I hiked with his mother her whole life. I hiked with his grandmother her whole life. Yeah, I've hiked with his dad his whole life. Yeah, that's a good genetic. I've hiked with his brother, both brothers, lots of sisters. Yeah, it's a good genetic, really good genetic. Best hiking genetic, handler focused. And so if you're liking this type of surrounding, like you like to hike out here, and you like to get out in nature, and you like to have a nice time, but you want to watch your back at the same time, then you see this is the right dog, because that's what this dog does. He cruises around, and he just checks everything for me, and comes back, checks in, goes out again, checks in, goes out again. And this is the best handler focus line there is on the planet, and we try to keep that instinct intact. Now, if you never get the dog out here, if you're a breeder and you never get the dog out here, you won't know if that instinct's intact, right? So we have to work our dogs in real world situations to see the actual instincts. Now I start right as a little guy, little pup, because you can spot the instinct in a pup. And you can develop that, draw that instinct out, and by the time you get this age, wow, you got yourself years of instinctive observation. You know it's sound on every instinct. And so this dog is so skilled in the bush, and the instincts are so rich that it's a phenomenal match. Now, Karia is full-on instinct-rich female too. She's if you watch videos of her, I call her my sidekick. Now, she's up in Michael's, so she doesn't run with me anymore. She runs up there, but you'll see her on videos all the time there. And phenomenal pups she has, just wow. So we're going to match her up with, she's already bred, got a belly showing. And so putting her with Teeko now is a phenomenal thing. I had bred her once to Teeko's brother Mon as well. And so we ended up phenomenal pup out of that litter too. That was Carbon. But this litter coming is just going to be great. Now I won't film too long. My guess is he's wanting the water. And so what I'll do is I'll take him down to the water. I'll get some more photos of him. But I'm coming up maybe tomorrow again. It's going to be a nice afternoon tomorrow, I heard, and not so super hot yet, and pretty good weather. So I'll come up with Karoo maybe. I was going to bring my two girls up. There he is again. See how he did that? He left here and comes back here. Did you notice that? That's pretty phenomenal. Like, there it is right there in a nutshell. That's how it goes all day long. I could camp out here, set up camp. He'd just be doing this all day long. But we'll take him down to the water. We got to go down into this draw and get the water. The moose hang in this draw here. And obviously none there today. They might be somewhere else, or he'd already been gone. Because he's a hunter too. But I don't want him hunting right now. Somebody coming with a quad, maybe. That's alright. There's another trail way over. They can stay over there. Alright, we'll wrap this baby up.